Igarashi, one of the lead developers of Bloodstained Symphony of the Night and Mario Song. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's see, I've got a few saves. If you want to write down here, I'm going to name it. We'll be playing as Miriam, who is the main character, playing on normal.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform
yeah, so let's get into it.
Of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass.
And we'll do a quick audio check real quick.
In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message.
Blah 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 blah.
The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done
Alright, audio is working.
Existence.
Go back to the stream.
Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to demon time. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell Sent,
yeah, it's been a while since I last streamed. A lot has been going on in my life, so.
As for the shard binder,
yeah,
they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jibul, the boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, the girl who spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed.
I've already got somebody viewing the stream. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the stream.
Demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jibul is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
So we are on a boat. And this is our character,
Johannes,
Miriam.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jibul's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent, and the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jibul is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane, but by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Alright, so there's a chest over here with some gear, but we also started with some stuff from a Shantae crossover. This is what they gave out to everybody that owns the game. I don't know, for some reason some people on PC don't have it. And for the sake of keeping it vanilla, I'm not going to use it because when you equip the full set, they boosts your stats, and I don't like that. So, see, it's showing me an attack for 12. When I swap to the risky bandana, which only increases strength by 1, it says it's gonna bring my attack to 18. It brings it well, 13 brings it all the way to 18. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna keep a vanilla playthrough.
Good. You're
and in
prepared.
this we get the knife
The next
and the
order of
kung
business
fu
is to-
shoes.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, we want to equip one of these weapons. I'm going to equip the kung fu shoes. We've gained our first shard, Cerulean Splash. Bouncing ball of water.
Is that a shard?
Anybody that has played Aria of Sorrow, the
Forgotten
shards are
the way
basically
it
like the
felt.
souls.
Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Alright, so like most Metroidvania games, there's gonna be there's a lot of grinding aspects. There's side quests like a bounty kind of quest where you have to kill a certain number of certain kinds of enemies. There's a crafting system and a cooking mechanic in this game. There's not like a hunger system, but the first time you eat each kind of food, it gives you permanent buffs. There's also a quest where an old lady wants certain kind of food. And then
This
finally
device
there's
responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Gotta use the right stick, hold my hand up to the final bounty quest type, well, 2 side quests actually. One is an in memoriam quest where it's trying to put a bunch of people's bodies to rest, but specific items like certain things. Just where you can reward that. And finally, there's a guy who is lost, and we have to give him waystones so he can get home. Waystones are a nice little item that we have our consumables have that allows us to fast travel back. Now this game does have quite a bit of grinding. Like I said, there's a crafting system. You guys have 20. Oh, we just got our first piece of equipment, the Country Dress. It's going to increase our intelligence, which is our magic damage, our mind, which is magic defense, and then it's going to increase our overall defense. And then right here is a breakable wall, and inside was a thing to increase our maximum HP. Now, before certain bosses, I will do quite a bit of grinding off camera. I will show every shard that I obtained the first time that I obtain it, if I get it. And then I will do a lot of actual farming for later, like off camera. Like if you see here for the shards, on the bottom right where it says rank 1, grade 1, shards can be enhanced as part of the crafting material. That will increase the rank. The rank will increase certain auxiliary functions. Like for early splash, it will last enhance how long the bouncing ball lasts. The grade is how much damage that shard does, or if it passes, it'll be how much of a stat improvement that it is. Grades are obtained by getting more of that shard. But I don't have a way of showing you how many of this one. But it'll be equal to, your grade is equal to how many of that shard you have up to a maximum amount. You cannot gather more of that shard after you get 9. Like another one, it doesn't actually go into your inventory. I will be doing quite a bit of farming off camera, like I said. Now another fun thing. Techniques. Certain weapons have like button combos you can do with special moves. Like for this weapon, that right there is flashing air. It uses a little bit of MP and allows me to launch myself a bit forward. That will be very useful coming up soon. It allows us to skip certain things. Now, most enemies have a shard. If you go to the archives for demons, you can see that the Sama drops Cerulean Splash. The Morts, they do not have any items or shards to drop. You can tell if a creature has a shard if you hover over one that you haven't collected yet, and the shard is in question marks. And when you view its inventory, you see things in question marks. That is something you haven't discovered. The dashed line means it just doesn't exist. Breaking these lanterns is nice. These little roses that pop out will restore your MP. We just got a tunic. These little bookcases give you different lore and different things about the game that you need to know. They tell you how to play the game. They'll also tell you, teach you how to do certain techniques, different weapons. Now, this is a save point. It'll allow us to save the game. Interacting with a save point fully restores your health and MP. Anytime you see a wall looking a little bit out of place, you see this wall up here, and you compare it to the wall down here, you'll see that this wall looks different. Try kicking it, or attacking it. It's got a hairband, I'm going to compare that to the horns. Better intelligence, better defense. That right there is an MP increase. Now when it comes to the chest colors, we have green, which is like important items like actual equipment, certain key items, and things like that. Red chests are money. We have brown chests, which are usually consumers, like ammo and potions. And then we have light blue chests, which are materials. Samas are pretty important to farm early on. They drop halite, which is a cooking material. Quite a few recipes use halite. There's also a merchant in town that will sell halite, so it's not necessary to farm. But early on, when we don't have a whole lot of money, it is better to try and farm it. Oh, I actually forgot to unequip Half-Genie Fireball, because that is part of the same. You'll see that. Just give it out. We just got our first directional shard, which let me actually go over to my. We have conjuration shards, which are these red shards. They pop up. They're activated by hitting the Y button on Xbox, or hitting triangle on PlayStation. Anyways, They are just directly in front of you, they do their thing. So we have directional shards. If you use the right stick, like how we open that door, you can choose the direction you want the shard to be fired in. After that, we have manipulative shards, the blue ones. These are channeled shards, so they're active as long as you hold down the button. Some directional shards are also channeled. They affect you. We have passive shards, which their effect is always active as long as it's equipped. Familiar shards, which are just pets that float around and help you. And on the right, we have skill shards. Skill shards are special white shards where their effect is always active to you. When you get a passive shard to rank 9, you gain a skill shard version. You can then equip the passive shard at the same time as having the skill shard active to double up on combat. Now I know where the majority of breakable spots are in this game, so I will go ahead and collect them as we pass by them. I don't know where they all are, so I might miss a few. I might have to come back later. There is a shard I can get later on that will allow me to see breakable things. Alright, we just got the map of the galleon. It shows basically the entire place. Now, there's a section up here that we did not get into yet. We cannot get there yet. We need double jump for that. So we'll come back for that later. Chest for some materials, some bronze, some halite. Okay, let's scrap. Short sword. I'll try to interact with all of the bookshelves if I can. That tells us about the flashing air cake, the one that I already used. Well, that's a top thing here. Got a tattered scar, but that would be a slight increase. Just increase the line, so it's magic. But when your MP is full and you break a lantern, you can get points. Now there's a chest up there. We need double jump to get that. We need double jump plus a little extra. Just double jump on the one gets up there. But there's another technique we can do once we get double jump. Now that enemy right there is one we actually want to farm. The Bella Hammer, they have a great early directional shot. Well, not directional, content. So here, and there's this ghost enemy. That enemy is annoying to farm, so I'm not gonna farm it here. There's a better place to farm it later on. I will, of course, be getting every shard of this one. Every passive shard I will be getting right now. We got the safe ring. I will not be equipping that accessory. It lowers our damage to increase our defense. I will be equipping that weapon. little bit slower to swing. Those seeds are going to be very soon. Now, normally, the blue chests are random, but that one is always guaranteed to be those 3 seeds. And one cool thing about the blue chest is once you leave an area and then return to it, they restock. So if I leave the boat and then come back to the boat, those blue chests will have replenished. Push this up here. Up here. First whip. Money right here. I'm gonna. Now I'm gonna give this trick a couple of tries here. Because you're supposed to have double jump to get this chest I'm about to go for, but it's not necessary. We're gonna do a flashing kick combo to get over there. I suck at doing this, so I suck at chaining him together. Yeah, see, I got the first one. And same as they spawn infinitely, so they're fun for infinite XP. We want to make sure this rocks up, so we have... Ah! There's a save point down here, and I'm gonna go and grab the We are nearly done with the boat. Well, this portion of the boat. Going back out there, I want to swap back. All right. There we go. Oh, that for a pirate. Which is definitely an increase to our stats. Increase our luck, which is our crit rate and damage. Crit rate, money drop rate, item drop rate, and shard drop rate. Also increase our strength, which is our physical damage, and our defense. That. Alright, so we are going to farm. We are going to farm here for a bit to get shards. I at least want the Bella Hammer shard because it's pretty great. Unfortunately, shards have a low drop rate. It's like 4%, 4 or 5%. farming XP, so it'll help us fight the bosses coming up. Alright, we got the head flip. Head flow is we swing the Dullahammer's head as a weapon. And it deals pretty decent damage. Oh, we're about to level up. Let me level up on this Dullahammer out here and I'll say we'll fight the boss. Give the boss a try. Back. At a Dullahammer, they drop sea urchins, bronze, Dullahammer helm, and I want to say iron? Normally I farm to about level 10. I'm going in 4 levels earlier than I do. Let's see how we do. If I die, I'll just farm some more.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity. But you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Greg. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Alright, we got our first opponents. This side. Back up here. Oh, and and we get a Thrashing Tentacle attack goes from a Bedfar's tool.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Alright, welcome to Errant Mode. Right there. Chest. And here we have a bone wart. They do have a shard and they also have drops. And then a giant rock. That has a shard and drops as well. We aren't gonna worry about its drops right this second. I'm gonna grab me a drink.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Alright. So we're just gonna follow them in here and we're gonna drop down and keep talking.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get an...
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Alright, so have to actually start the game proper. Grab this chest here first. That's a waystone. That's what I was talking about before. Go ahead and left.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course, the church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go.
Let's talk about the grade
And
system.
more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you
Okay, so now
looking
we
to
can
buy?
we can buy certain things. We can buy more waystones. We can buy potions. But we can buy food materials. We can buy other general materials as well. She also sells gear. Her supply is very limited. However, once you craft something for the first time, she gains the ability to sell it. So, that's something to keep in mind. One thing I recommend
Is
is
this
buy
right?
a circlet.
Many thanks.
You'll need it to craft something else later on. And that's all
What are you looking to buy?
need to do. I also tend to buy
Is
some
it? Thank
waystones.
you.
Always keep a full stock.
Oh,
That way
I
you can
forgot to
walk
give
back
this
to
to
town.
you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
She's just, that right there is just mentioning about the side quest. If we come out here now, there's this lady up here.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right.
Here's what I've turned up on the
So
monsters.
she has the bounty quests. She wants us to kill 5 of the regular morts.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
The first one to come down here and talk to Johannes.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
He gives us some basic
So,
materials.
what'll it be?
And now he has a few things here. He can craft gear for us. For the first time that we craft something, he gains access to it. Dominate gains access to it. Right here is where I said we should go ahead and get a circlet. We need to craft a flame circlet later on for West. And Here, we've already got small. We got the small webbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm
I'll
actually
go
going
with
to
this.
go ahead and craft and equip this bat wing just to increase our defense and give us a bonus.
I like it.
Now, when it says craft shards, there are certain shards that you need to have in order to craft things. Prepare, this is where you can craft food if you have the materials. You can also craft certain cooking materials as well. We go to enhance shard, this is where we can actually upgrade our shards.
I'll go with this.
We are going to increase our
I'll
upgrade
go
our
with this. I'll go with this.
as we can. Now we need steel. Steel we can get later on, pretty soon actually. That's the only one I want to actually increase right now. For dismantle. We can actually dismantle certain things. And, certain items we don't necessarily craft immediately, like have access to crafting immediately, but we can dismantle them to gain access to crafting. Which, dismantling an object also makes it be sold at Dominator if it's not related to a crafting book. Like if we dismantle certain foods, we gain access to them immediately.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't say that.
Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
Miriam, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like.
I'll help you figure it out. I promise.
She wants a portable snack. She's gonna give us a thorn.
I suppose I'll stick around and wait a little while longer.
Alright, she wants that right there. If we go back over to Johannes.
It's good. What are we transmuting this
I
time?
gotta prepare. You see, it's rice ball, but we don't have rice. Now, we did get rice seeds, but we're not going to use the rice seeds yet. We're gonna come out here. And this guy right here was actually who we can plant
I'm glad
crops
these
with.
fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
We're gonna give him potato seeds.
Can you plant this?
Sure.
Now, it takes a while to plant, so just ignore that.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Humble, too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
Alright, so, first quest, she wants a tunic, and she's gonna give us 5 rice.
Thank you.
That right there is why I said we're not gonna plant the rice seeds. We actually already have a tunic, so we
Hello.
can actually talk to her again. Scroll over to our gear and give her this tunic.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
I will be skipping the dialogue for these quests for the most part because it's usually the same.
This is the keepsake ham.
Down there we have Caleb, she wants a
Thank
ring.
you.
We don't have any rings. We could craft a ring, we could buy a ring. but we have a quest that's going to give us a ring. If we go to our archives, we can view quests and avenge the death of my husband. We kill 5 more, so we get 3 rings. So we will head out here. Kill that one. We're gonna do that 5 times. We're gonna kill the other guys out here, the other enemies out here as well. Chance of getting the rash. I think we need the bone mark. Oh, we got summon rat. So yeah, we need the bone wart shard from this area. We still need the shard from the ALO. I'll show you where I farm that in a minute. And that question mark was rats are annoying. Oh yeah, since we enhanced our head flail, it's grade 4. It makes it bigger. You can see it is obviously a little bit bigger than when we used it on the boss. So we're just gonna slide back down here. Talk to her.
Here's what I...
Turn in this quest. Now we got 3 rings.
Here's what I've turned up.
Now she has these quests here. We're gonna kill 3 Dullahammers, 3 Gearmans, 2 Sabnox, and 4 Barbados.
Help my...
So we're just gonna... It's literally pretty much the same dialogue with every time we pick up a quest. So I'm just gonna...
Help Dr. Simon.
And now, since we got that rice from turning in the tunic,
what are we transmuting
we're
this
gonna come
time?
to prepare. We're gonna craft a rice ball.
Oh.
I forgot. I didn't let him say it, but he just mentioned that since we crafted something, he stocked it with Dominique. So if we come to
What are you looking to
purchase, we see rice balls now available. I'm gonna buy a second one. As the first time we eat each kind of food, we gain permanent bonus to our stats. So if we look on the left side, it says first time bonus, 10 health and 2 constitution. And I click that. Now on the right, our total bonus has gone. If we eat another rice ball, we will not get that buff again. But it will heal us if we eat.
Did you bring... That's it! How did you know? Oh, I can't wait to try it. Oh, it's delicious.
Save some for me?
I feel a little better. Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
Alright, it's gonna be that same dialogue repeating every time we give her another thing of food. Now she wants something irresistible.
I suppose.
She wants to give us she wants us to give her a pizza. We can craft a pizza, but
Here's what
come
I've
back here.
turned up on the monsters.
Not her. It's we talk to her. We will turn in the ring.
Here's what you asked for.
Safely. Now for the next thing, for a brigandine, we get 3 pieces.
Thank you.
Now, if I go to quests, you'll remember that for killing 2 Sabnox, we get a brigandine. But first, we're gonna go take care of the Della. Level up. And while I'm killing the Bella Hammers for the quest, I'll kill some ALOs out there as well. to see if we get the shard. If not, we'll farm it out in the normal place. There we go. And to farm enemies, we just exit the room, turn the light back in. Halos drop tomatoes. I'm pretty sure they drop lemons as well, so they're surface food materials. We killed our 3. Didn't get any. Now I could walk all the way back to town, or I can be lazy, use a waste time. Only costs 100 gold. Come up here.
Here's what I've
turn in the quest. Get a couple uni rice bowls. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of those to get a permanent plus 30 health and plus 2 intelligence. So yeah, you see the food bonuses are very good.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this
Now,
time?
one thing I recommend, when you get the Alcahests, dismantle one of the rice bowls, because you get soy sauce. And then if you have the recipe for it unlocked, which I can't remember if it's one of the ones that automatically unlock the first time you craft it, but when you dismantle it, you can craft it immediately and then have it available to be bought in the store. The soy sauce is annoying to get because you have to wait till pretty close to the end of the game to have access to the area where the soy sauce is obtainable, because it's only obtainable from blue chests. Alright, we're gonna do a little fun thing here. We're gonna break this ceiling here. Get these elf ears, we're gonna jump in the middle and just drop. That was just punch to the floor. It allows us to open this chest and get an 8-bit coin. And the 8-bit coin I will be using pretty much immediately for a specific weapon. Now when it comes to crafting potions, you need 2 things. You need melting bones, which you can get from bone morts, and you need small webbing. Of course, it's not a guaranteed drop, but man, I can do it. Yeah, I don't know, use 8-bit coins now to get pretty decent weapons. Oh, there we go. Finally got Bone Toss. Bone Toss isn't that great, but we want it. Because, you know, completion's sake.
What are we transmuting this time?
We're gonna craft our first weapon. We're going to craft the Deathbringer. It's a pretty nice axe, great sword type weapon. It deals good damage.
There, all done. Oh, Miriam.
Deals some added fire damage as well, which will help. We already do more damage. Not quite enough to one-shot the bone morts, but that right there was capacity increase. And right here is a teleport room. If we find another one of these, we could fast travel. Now, the downside using guns in this game is they don't have infinite ammo. Well, they do, but the infinite ammo that you can use is all the good bullets actually drain, and you are limited in your magazine capacity. That capacity that we got increases. Up there is another capacity up, I believe. We can't reach it yet. Right here we have a base lard and another bookshelf. It tells us about a technique you can do with the base lard. I will swap to it real quick. I'm going to favorite this weapon by hitting X. Or circle forward X. And throw the dagger. Slide, press up to lower the drawbridge. We're heading into the castle proper, but we're not going to quite go in yet. We're going to close the drawbridge, and we're actually going to ride it up. Jump up here. Max HP increase, move a little bit more forward, max MP increase. Entrance. Yeah, there we go, summon bat. There we go. More got in the way, so I can fireball that. Alright, coming into this room, we're gonna fight our first Sabnon. These guys are pretty tanky as well. Hey, we got steel, we can increase our head flow again. That's the two we need, but we actually want to farm him for There we go, we get our first passive shard. Sword expertise. Single-handed swords and clubs do more damage. That's not all. And for ranking it up, we get faster swings of our single-handed swords and clubs. Unfortunately, that doesn't help us much right now. But it'll help us out more when we get back into town. Alright, if we had a rapier, we could use Thousand Blossoms. We do not have a rapier yet. We could get one back in town, but I do not feel like getting one right this second. I think that leather is actually Here's our first deal. Much like the rats, they are highly Ghosts. Ghosts are good, source of alchemists. I got a fountain in the air. Left fountain. Bookshelf. Actual. Now, when it comes to these lore things, I'm only going to hover for like a moment. So, it gives you guys time to pause to read if you want. This is right here is actually where I normally farm ghosts. here is where I get ectoplasm. Ectoplasm is good for certain shards. There's ones that flat out augment your stats, and those require ectoplasms. Dominique sells ectoplasms, if I'm remembering correctly. I would just reach the hour mark. This stream will probably go all the way up until I reach the next boss. I'm going to the next boss in this episode. Because there's going to be a lot of farming off camera. Get powered up before that. That's how it's going to be for a lot of episodes. When I get to certain bosses, I will do a lot of farming off screen, like shards. But I'm going to show the first shard drop. I'm going to try to show the first shard drop. If I don't show the if I'm don't show the first one, I will at least make sure to show the shard drop. Unfortunately, our luck is low. Our luck, higher chance for drops. We're going to summon Ghost. Next up is our next here. They are kinky. They drop good materials, though. We'll be farming that in another spot. Another bookshelf. This is for certain great swords. I do not know if that works with this weapon. No. But a cool thing is about those weapon arts, if you they have an XP gauge underneath these techniques. If you fully complete the mastery, you gain the ability to use that weapon on any weapon of that type. My brother's messaging me. Hang on. Alright. Oh. Cutscene.
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
Oh, what a dick.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Okay, so I've actually had a slight little plans for the in-between episodes. It's not gonna change YouTube, but when I go to farm materials, I'll probably will. But I'll just stay just purely on Twitch, won't upload. Can't get there yet. We need to get through. I got another stat. And of course, after we beat this game, which I'm going to be 100%ing this game. I will be playing on some of the other modes. We'll do randomizers. We'll do some of the other playable characters. I got Mokos right here. Very important for the enemy, for the Moko. They're shards. And we got Barbados. That's one of our targets. They have and then we'll be farming the Barbados at one point. We'll be farming every enemy. Down here, come down this way. Right here, we need a certain key to enter that. There's a few rooms that require special keys. Because there's 3 air quotes super bosses. Boom farmers. You can for pork, and they have a chance to drop this night, and we want to keep this Plume Parma alive, because there's an Iron Maiden. That's a floaty boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Play soccer. Technically, we need, the intended way to get that is with a shard from later on, but we could get it early just later than that. We got the Beast Burrow, great defensive item, but since it's lowering our luck, we don't want it. There we have another MP increase item right there. I'm going to favorite Kung Fu shoes. So that way, they will also be towards the top so I can just quick swap. We're going to do that trick again to collect that power up early. Because technically we're supposed to have double jump. Fall back Deathbringer. This guy, once this out of the way, we don't have the ability to move it. But he's going to get us across that gap right there if we move it out of the way. Oh, got some iron there. Oh, there we go, we got the food drop. Pork cutlet, increased strength and time. It also heals a decent amount of food. And then we got another weapon, the Morgenstern, great mace. Overall decent weapon if I didn't have the Deathbringer, I'll use Morgenstern. Bailey. Max HP increase. Actually gonna farm. How much cotton do we have? We're out of cotton. Alright, I'm actually gonna farm them for a second. There's another one of our item quests that lady give up a Batwing, and we only have to win. I think I can buy cotton, but. I'm gonna wait until I get to the next save point. Alright, that's all the Barbados we need to kill. There is some gear directly below, so I'm not going to grab it quite yet, because once we drop down, we have to circle all the way back around to get back up here. When I want to get this area. Right here. Hey, summon gear. Hey, there's the directional shard we wanted. True arrow. Shoot a barrage of arrows. Right there's the next boss. We're not farming that. We will not be fighting him in this episode. There's in between episodes. Got a safe point right here. Other room to the bottom left is a fast travel. Kill this spearman. There we go, that's all 4. Kill this guy. Read this bookshelf. This is going to be about a spear art for the lance. And then come through here, unlock the fast travel. You have to stay in the room long enough for it to appear on the map for it to be active. Now I will drop down and get the chest over here. Lethal boots, another type of boot. They have their own weapon art. There we go, and then we got the blunderbuss. A pretty decent gun. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this little section of map, and now inventory. Place. Do a little bit of cleanup here, turn in all of our quests, get some hemp, brigandines, obsidian.
Here's your reward.
After we come up here, potatoes should be done. Potatoes are done. We're gonna grow corn next. Slide over here, turn in the brigandine for a pizza. She wants bat wings. We will give her the bat wings we currently are wearing. We'll just craft another. For chocolate cake. We will eat one pizza for bonus to con. And we'll eat this chocolate cake to get a permanent bonus to our luck. Luck is always helpful. Now, until we beat that boss in that room, she will have no more quests for us. And come talk to her. She wants a weapon we don't have access to yet. So just gonna come over here and talk to the food lady.
What are you looking to buy?
Yes.
Is there anything? Thanks.
2 of you.
Then we have a deal.
She now wants pizza or convex glasses. There's fried finger foods, which is French fries. That's why we grew the potatoes first.
So, what'll it be?
Yeah, we got to prepare. We can now
I'll
make
go
the
with
fried
this.
potatoes. Can I craft? Oh yeah. Since we have the sword expertise, and we have a claymore in our inventory that we got on the boat, we can now craft great sword expertise. It will not consume the sword expertise shard to do this.
I'll go
So,
with this.
I'm going to craft them.
Alf.
Now, when I go over here and swap out for great sword expertise, you'll notice our attack got higher.
Alfred was your mother.
Increasing the range of this will make our swings be
What are we
faster.
transmuting this time?
Alright, star. I can craft the bat wings. A bunny scarf is something I will be crafting soon as well. It's luck boost, always helpful.
I'll go with
But
this.
we want our bat scarf back. If we decide to go with a gunner build, this would be great because faster fire rate for guns is always nice.
So, what'll it be?
How much money do I still got? 500.
What
I
are we
don't think that's enough
transmuting
to
this
buy
time?
another fry,
I'll
so
go
I'm
with
just
this.
gonna make a second one to get myself.
Great.
Come
That's gonna give us a little
Precious.
fun.
back if things start to go awry.
What are you looking to buy?
Oh, I could have bought the fries. Oh well. Turn in the fried potatoes. We get suramaru. Yellow kernels. This is corn chowder. We don't have corn yet because that's just now growing. That'll be a while. We will get this corn chowder on the next episode. And we will fight the boss in the next episode. Between this one and the next one,
What are we
I'm going
transmuting this time?
to get enough bronze to make
I'll go with
well,
this.
the craft 2 now, so that gives me a
There,
total.
all done.
If I go back to the shard, I can craft
I'll
2
go
more
with this.
greatsword expertise. So I need 6 more. I need to get 6 more claymores, so that means I need to get a total of 12 bronze for that. Then I'm going to craft what I can and buy what I can. I need flamberge. I'm going to need 3 of
I'll
these.
go with this.
I need to craft 3 pelicus. I need to go farm iron. Iron is dropped by Della hammers and blood grinder knives, so I'm going to farm enough to get some of those. Because I'm going to enhance greatsword expertise to be a higher rank. But I'll do all that. I'll do all the rest of the preparing and grinding off camera. Well, between episodes. I'm gonna live stream it, of course, but it'll be between YouTube. But this has been Radiant Films bringing you episode 1 of Let's Play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, and I will catch y'all later.